It's Week 17 of the 2025 season, and we'll be watching Kaden Elliss, whose season total sits at 61 tackles coming into this one. It's the Falcons and the Rams. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by former #1 overall pick and Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Matthew Stafford.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he just looked indecisive. He didn't look like he was very comfortable operating within this system, and it led to a combination of poor throws and, frankly, a lot of bad decisions. I think he needs to stop just locking in on one guy. Let the offense unfold. Trust what the play caller and the game plan have established. I think if he can just operate the offense and not feel like it's all on his shoulders to create everything, I think it'll allow him to just take a little bit of a deep breath, let the game come to him, and have a lot more success than he did last week.
Second down, it's Stafford. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, it's Penix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Falcon first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Not much happening there, just a short game. On second down, Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this with Algier. And the drive will continue. Good run down to the 44 and a first down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here It's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. And Penix. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down. To throw again, it's Penix. That's to Pitts, the tight end. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Again, it's Penix. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Penix. He'll try to run for it. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
Still first down.
So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. From the gun, here is under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
I don't hate the play call. The best opportunity to throw the ball down this close to the goal line is usually on 1st or 2nd down, Mike. The issue here is the quarterback has to know, if my first read is not open, this ball needs to be thrown out the back of the end zone. You cannot take a sack this close to the goal line.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Rams offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
The motion man is Nakua. Here comes the jet sweep. And a short gain there, down only to the 48. Here's 2nd and 9. They run over center with Williams. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. The lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's 2nd best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. They motion the slot man left. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. A throw on the move is caught. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Looking to throw, it's Penix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Penix gonna throw again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The Rams offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Off play action, it's Stafford. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They put Adams in motion. They'll try to run for it with Williams. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Here's Ethan Evans now, as he is on to punt for the Rams. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. They'll throw on first down with Penix. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Penix. Short throw taken by Pearce. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Penix on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Pearce. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Encroachment, defense. Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. From the gun, it's Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Play action. It's Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now Penix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Atlanta.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down. They'll throw. It's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Penix. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
To throw again, it's Penix. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
To the right, that's Pitts. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Penix. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Fourth down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons will extend to a 10-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Rams offense about ready to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Second down, it's Stafford. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Here's a designed run. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. On 2nd down, Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. A.J. Terrell, the tight coverage there, and he knocks it away.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The Falcons offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got his man, it's Mooney. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Looking to throw, it's Penix. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Throwing is Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
In the first half, it was the lefty, Michael Penix, who had it working. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Falcons offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Here's Penix. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. 2nd and 7. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Open man downfield, that's London. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, Look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On third down, Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will open up a 13-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Coro. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Stafford now on 3rd down. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua.
This offense just can't buy a 3rd down conversion right now, Mike. And if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL. And so far, this has been about as bad as it gets.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Penix. There's that man again. Another catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They'll run it here with Robinson. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as the tackle's made at the 36. Now Penix. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. They face 2nd down and 7. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Jared Verse there to make the tackle. 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down. Here under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
The Falcons send their punting unit out. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take it. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field to Tigby. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
They put Adams in motion. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and long. Williams gets it on the draw. The Rams punting unit coming out. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 1st down, they'll start out with Algier. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Penix. That's complete to McLeod. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Rams have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now it's Stafford. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Clark Phillips.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Here's Penix. To the right. That's Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Flags come in. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. On 2nd down, here's Penix. He keeps it himself. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. That's 17 yards, and that's a first down. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
The offense had a decision to make. Was it more important to keep the clock rolling or maintain possession? They take a little bit of a conservative approach there, keeping the ball on the ground. Now brings up 4th down.
The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Play action, Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. and it'll be second down. Stafford going to give it to Pearce. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
On third down, they go with Pearce. And he's going to go backwards yet again. The defense stands up tall one more time, and they force a fourth down.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed, as they have the advantage here in the fourth. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Play action. It's Pearce. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing again, it's Pearce. He's got his man, it's Mooney. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The Falcons getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's Stafford now on second down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That is intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
And now, after the pick 6, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick 6, but add on a 2-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And this defense has really had their way so far. intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. That's to Higbee, the tight end. That is catch number 60 for the season. To the air again, Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing again is Stafford. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Again, it's Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and...
Oh, a loose football. It's scooped up by the Falcons. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
The home team's offense ready to get back at it. And they look to finish it off here in the 4th. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. Robinson, a first down and more. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They bounced back from the loss last week. They'll put in a determined effort and come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.